Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Vane. Um, as you can see on my screen, up over there, I am zombifying. I am currently 92% zombified. I've taken a whole bunch of antidepressants and prescription antibiotics, been using some cleaning wipes and washing myself in the sink and everything, and nothing seems to help. Because actually, when we go in here and we look at medical zombifying, you have started the process of zombification. It'll be over soon. There is no cure. So, yeah. Uh, but I'm kind of wondering what is going to happen once I zombify. Is this playthrough that I'm doing going to be completely over? Am I going to have to start over again? I don't know. So, yeah, let's find out. Let's just ride this thing out and figure out um, what exactly happens when you zombify in this game. Because you notice how slow I'm moving here. I'm hitting the run button and nothing's happening. I'm still 94%. We're almost there. Look out. Um, so yeah, if it's all completely over and I have to restart again, well, lesson learned. Um, I have one or two theories as to why this happened. Um, it could be all the dead bodies that I left lying everywhere, especially over there where those warehouses are, uh, right here. I left a whole bunch of them in the building, around the building, and everything. And I kept going back to that place to get stuff and bring it back over here. So that may have something to do with it. Um, I've been cruising around, checking out places, going here and there, and trying to just gather stuff and build stuff and everything. So this morning, I was running back and forth between that end of the prison and this end, and I brought this thing with me from there. So I've got an industrial tool chest here that's just full of tools and schematics. I got a schematic for a claw sword that apparently I need level 50 crafting to make. So, well, I am zombifying, so there's no chance I'm going to be making that thing unless when you zombify, you die and then you just restart. And, you know, hopefully I can keep all my stuff here, all my trucks that are out there, all the stuff that's in here. And yeah, you might notice the room is clear. So I got rid of all these tables that were around here because uh, I cruised around to a couple of places and I managed to find myself. Should be way down here somewhere. Oh, no, maybe not. It's further up. There it is. I found a grinder and a couple of extra grinder blades. So that was the tool I needed in order to take apart these metal benches that were around here. And I figured, I'm going to go grab one of these things from that room over there and bring it over here, and that's where I'm going to keep all my tools. I am going to go get another one and put it right here beside it. I still can't make any more workbenches other than the basic one there. I did put a campfire in right here so I can cook food. My fridge is currently pretty full of food. Uh, and then the crate here has got a water bottle, some wood, and then just all of the pots and pans that I need in order to cook stuff. This one is mainly just crafting items. I got cattle feed, chicken feed, bunch of magazines, but then it's just full of cooking stuff or crafting stuff in here. And then these two out here, this one, again, hay bundles, lithium batteries, magazines, whole bunch of crafting stuff in here, schematics. Got some tools in there. I got a whole bunch of claw hammers because I was trying to make a whole bunch of those, these little chests right here. Yeah, the utility cabinets, and place them all over the place. And I couldn't find my claw hammer. So I hopped in the little pickup truck there and I went driving around and I got myself about half a dozen of them. Ooh, we are 98% zombified. It's 11 a.m. in the game and everything is going fuzzy. Not long now. Not going to worry about being peckish and thirsty at this point. We're almost dead. The other crate that I've got here is, you know, ammo, armor, clothing. I think there's some stuff in here for crafting, and then a whole bunch of useless stuff like empty folders, pens, mouse pads, newspapers. Although the newspapers, I could probably dismantle all of those. Yep, and I get paper scrap that I can make other stuff with. You know, ooh, I got an extra wood axe in there. Nice. And a nail gun. Cool. Can't do anything with the worn book other than dismantle it and get paper scrap from it. In here, I've got another cabinet there. I've gone through a bunch of these boxes, taken all the food out of them, and put it into those two fridges over there. And then this fridge, and then that other fridge that I've got back there. Cleaned up the corpses that I had out here. Never did make it into that back room there. We are 100% zombified. Yay! I'm not moving any faster. How are we doing? You've started the process. And we've died. There we go. You are dead. You succumbed to the infection. We lasted 11 days, 18 hours, 49 minutes, 46 seconds. We took 36,589 steps. Picked up 3,326 items. Killed 291 zombies. Built 14 objects. Took a total damage of 88. Wow. One animal kill, one rabbit kill. Interesting. I know I killed a boar in here. Apparently only one rabbit. Okay, let's see. Start again. I died. And it spawns me beside my... I keep all my stuff? Okay. Not so bad. Look at me running around. Woo! Alright. So, apparently that's what happens if you completely zombify. You just die. And then you spawn next to your spawn point, your bed. And you get to keep all your stuff. Fantastic. Okay, I was really hoping I wouldn't have to start over again. Although, if we go take a look in the menu, why are you there? Oh wait, is that me? That, oh wait. You, just... I think that might be me. There's all my stuff. Cool. Give me all my stuff back. Thanks. I gotta put everything back on again. The gloves, the boots, the jacket, the pants. I don't have a shirt on. Not really gonna worry about that. Ooh, okay. Let's lock all this stuff in. I've got no food. Still got all of our medical stuff. Got that. Nothing there. Lock the phone and the flashlight, the compass, and the map. I've got 10 lockpicks. Nothing special. We've got weapons. Okay, let's put you in first. Oh, no, wait. Okay, add that. It'll be number 1. Crowbar will be number 2. And then let's go with this as number 3 and that as number 4. And then lock all of these in. Cool. All right. Yep, let's wear that. Lock it in place. Clothing is locked in. We've got nothing there. Okay, so we've got boots, pants, jacket, a backpack, and a hard hat, and we've got armor. We've got no gloves on. Oh, wait, yes we do. We have leather gloves on, which protects us from getting electrocuted when we're trying to hotwire vehicles. So, cool. Well, I'm glad I don't have to completely start over again when I zombify. Let's get rid of the corpse. And I think, so part of my theory is I was destroying a bunch of the zombies that I was taking out, but I wasn't cleaning up any of the blood. So I think that may be part of why my character is zombified. So let's go, no, not there. What crafting? You got towel in here? No. I don't think I've actually picked up any towels, which is the weird part. I like that this is all alphabetical here. Nothing there. Wait, tools? Nope, not there. How about you? Do we have a single towel anywhere? Oops. Keep forgetting about that. Does not look like it. Okay, worn tires. Or, sorry, torn wires. Worn tires. Okay. Yeah. Part of my brain just went, eh? Actually, let's go check these cupboards back here because I've got stuff in here too. A lot of stuff in here. Ooh, hacksaw. Lighters, lithium batteries, cots, staplers. Okay, not that one. Not that one either. No. Again, no. Do you have anything? Let's see. Nothing there. No. I have not picked up a single towel anywhere. All right. So I can't clean that up, and I probably should, because I think that may have been what contributed to my zombification. No towels there either. I've got blood bags, needle and thread, alcohol, bandages, and all kinds of stuff in here, but no towels. So I've got 6 trucks here. I've got that little pickup truck over there. Right, I moved that one. I've got a pickup truck over here. 2 utilities, 3 vans over there. 3 vans over there, plus a motorcycle and an exotic car. Zombies will not spawn in this area right around here because I've got all of these cabinets around here. Which means that zombie that was walking around right there was me. Apparently, when I respawn, I've got to take care of myself. Such is life. Okay. Well, um, so I've been playing around with a few things this weekend. Um, and I figured out how to get my Elgato Stream Deck working in Linux. And I've only got 2 keys assigned to it at the moment, record and pause. But I got them working, and I can get more actions and stuff working on it now that I know how. So, yeah, that's a plus. Of course, my webcam here is a Logitech C920. I cannot get my Elgato Facecam working on Linux. Nobody's figured out how to do that yet. There were a couple of fixes for it here and there, but nothing that actually worked. I've searched around on Google, in the Linux forums, the Reddit forums, and I tried a couple of solutions that people had in there, and none of those solutions actually worked for me. They worked for 1 or 2 people who were running different distros of Linux, but yeah, I can't get it working for me. So for now, it's sitting on a shelf over there, and that is where it will remain until somebody comes up with a solution for this thing. I really don't want to have to go out and buy a different webcam. There, I could get the Logitech Brio 4K. I think that one actually does work with Linux. Most of the Logitech cameras just work straight out of the box, whether you're running Windows, Mac, or Linux. It's just the little fine-tuning things like some of the color adjustments and stuff like that that you can't do anything with. And because the Facecam records in 1080p 60 FPS, it sends a raw image from the camera to the computer, and for some reason, I'm not sure if it's the version of OBS or Linux itself that just can't handle that raw feed. And so when you first plug it in, it shows up for about 5 seconds, and then it freezes and you're done. If you reboot the computer, it comes back, but again, it only comes back for about 5 or 10 seconds, and then just it's done. So, yeah, somebody needs to figure that out. I can't. But anyway, it is a bright sunny day. I just realized I do not have a cell phone on my character. Oh, I do. Hang on. Equip that. Equip that. Equip the map. And the flashlight. There we go. And they're locked. Nice. Okay. So there we go. Now I can open my map and see where I am, which is right there. So I've been thinking, I went down the road a little ways. I came out and I went down this road, and I went to this place, Department of Transportation. Not bad. Interesting place. A little further down the road, you take a left, and then you take your first right, and there is a house on this little island here because I've been watching other creators' videos, so I know what's on that island. It's a nice house. Um, but I've been thinking of going over here to Lion Mountain and checking out what's down here along the lakefront and possibly trying to get over to Moffat Island to see what's out there. So, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, let's take a road trip. All right, well, I've made it down the road a ways. That place right over there, that is the Department of Transportation. And down that road there is that cute little house that is kind of isolated on its own little island out there. Um, might be a decent place to set up a base. Because if you've got completely surrounded by water here, the only spot you've got to fortify to keep the zombies out is right here. About halfway across that bridge, or maybe on this side. And yeah, that might be enough to hold them back. Because I have run into one horde so far of about 20 zombies, roughly. And let me tell you, that is not fun. It is not a joke. It's like Horde Night in 7 Days to Die. There's just this great big mass of people that show up, and yeah, they beat you up. Okay, so we got a farm right here. We got a place down here by the river. The farm might not be too bad. There's probably a bunch of... Ooh, what's that? Oh, hi. This looks like a place that I want to go to. Let's head in here and check this out. Chazzy Lake Beach. Cool. All right. Well, somebody left their pickup. I don't see any boats. Lots of houses. That house right over there is should be that one that's on its own little island. Ooh, boat crates. Fishing bait. I don't need any of that. I'll take the rubber and the fishing bait. Yeah, pretty much the same thing in both. Okay. Where do we go first? Let's go to this little cabin over here and see what there is to see. And almost forgot where I put my bat. Oh, there is somebody here. Oh, in there. Okay. We got a quad. Nice quad. Red one. And we've got a generator. I'm going to take the generator and bring it home with me because eventually when the power runs out, I'm going to need that. I've got a bunch of jerry cans so I can fuel these things up if I need to. Okay, can I get it all the way back here? All right, let's get in the truck and let's put it right there. Cool. Okay, now let's head back over to the cabin. Maybe we'll actually go inside this time. It's a nice spot. Whoever is, placing everything and designing all this, nice job. Like, that's gorgeous right there. Put my bat away. stand here, take a look at that. I'm going to take a screenshot because, yeah, that's just nice. Um, and I realize that my textures are kind of all over the place here. Um, oh, right. I took the generator. I can't turn the lights on. Ooh, I'll take the winter jacket and the cream of chicken soup. Okay. Um, really? Denim shorts? Canned peas and onion seeds. Yeah, absolutely. What do we got in here? Dolphin shorts and a camp bowl. Sure, I'll take the bowl. We have a fireplace. I wish I could pick that up and take it with me. That would be awesome. If I could take that thing back with me, that'd be great. Dry cat food. Ooh, first aid. Ooh, with a blood bag. Okay. Door is locked. Why is door locked? Door is no longer locked. Look, a bathroom with literally nothing in it. All right. Not a biggie. Hello. Okay. Nice to meet you. I don't need scissors. I've got 100 of those. Leather strips. Definitely take those. Boxes of screws. You bet. No, I don't want that. I want... No. Nails. Yes. Um... Sure, I'll take the screwdriver and the hammer. Because, you know, hammers. Firework willow. Okay. Thread and tomato seeds. Nice. Okay. Nothing in that one. And a keyboard in that one that apparently you can use as a weapon. Sure. What keyboard you got there? Oh, I got a Razer Chroma. Oh, yeah, sure. You'd be able to take out a lot of zombies with that thing. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Ah, okie dokie. So, quick tip. Um, if you're ever caught out in the rain and you get soaked, come into a place like this and you can dry yourself. All right, well, there's nothing else in here. We can get a drink from these sinks, of course. So we've got that on that side. Okay, we've got a men's and a women's side to that. Another utility vehicle. A playground. Because, you know, playgrounds. Ooh, cabinets. A watering can. I should probably grab one of those. I'm going to be growing food back at my place. A fridge compressor. Thread. A boonie. Don't know what a boonie is. Take the hammer. I'll take the screws. Got lots of those. Let's move the wheelbarrow out here. And that way I can actually get in here and check these. I've got a coffee pot, a bunch of cast iron pans. I will take the charcoal though. Yeah, I got enough of you. Soil bags. Could probably use those at some point. Hacksaw? I've got a couple of them. Tomato seeds. Sure. Yeah, I think we're good here. The sun is going down. It's 10 after 6. And we are out here on the lake looking at that view. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. That thing's full of water, probably. Um, could empty it. I will take a drink from it, though. Actually, let's examine this. 1,040 liters. Okay. Works with water. Okay. I just hope it was full of water. Otherwise, what's funny is in this cabin and in this shed and that shed over there, no fishing rods. Got bait, line, but no fishing rod. I thought I saw. Yeah, I did see something there. Lake water. Do we want to drink the lake water? Not really. Hey, look at that. We can go underwater. Cool. And we are now 23% wet. So noon would probably be the best time to go jump in a lake somewhere. Uh, yeah, the moon. It looks like an alien ship up there. But yeah, that's the moon. There's the sun. Nice. So a light source there, bouncing off that side of the moon, and yeah. Huh. Okay. It looks like there's something in the water over there. We got a dock over there. I kind of wish I had binoculars. Oh, that's a dock over there. Okay. Cool. You know what? Another screenshot. Because, yeah. And we're going to spend the night here beside the lake. Oh, we've got a light over here. Oh, nice. I do need wood. I know I picked up that charcoal. I picked up a whole bunch of charcoal from a couple of places, but I've been dropping stuff here and there. Been trying to bring all my supplies back to the prison, but I've still got stuff up here. Uh, the Alexander Ridge cabins and the Johnson Mountain Lookout. That so I need to go back there and pick up my stuff that I have there and bring it back to the prison. Um, but I do want to find a bunch more of those. Oh, hi. Where'd you come from? Oh, over there. Okay. Cool. You're just passing by. You know. Thought I'd stop in and say hi. Zombies can be sociable too. Oh, hey. We never looked in the footlocker. Very simple lock. Okay. Yeah, very simple. Ooh, plaid shirt. Yes. And an insulated flask. Hello, plaid shirt. I'm going to wear you. Cool. Oh, look at that. Just a placeholder. All right. Well, eventually they'll get a texture onto that, and it will actually look like a plaid shirt. Ooh, big rug. Yeah, let's destroy the rug. We got cloth scrap out of that. Fake fruit bowl. So we'll probably get plastic from that. Let's shut the door. Put our bat away. It is 7:30 p.m. So if we go to sleep for 10 hours. Excuse me. Yes. 10 hours. That means when we wake up, it's morning. Still got some sleep in our eyes. But, you know, Ends the brakes. Okay. We are hungry and thirsty. Meh. Turn the flashlight off. We do have food on us. That food over there. Canned peas. Let's open the canned peas and eat the canned peas. And then we will open the cream of chicken soup and eat that. Didn't do a whole lot for our hunger, but hey. Let's hop in the truck and continue our little journey. Hey. Alright. We're just gonna back up here. Head back out to the road. Okay, there's our farm. And yes, we were headed down the road this way. There's one of those big crates that I want. I have run into an interesting little problem with those. It doesn't seem to matter which vehicle you put those big crates into. You can put it in this truck, you can put it in the pickup, the utility vehicle, whatever. If you bump into anything, you run into that guardrail, one of those posts, a tree, with one of those crates in the back of your vehicle, it gets destroyed and disappears. So try not to run into anything. If you've got stuff in the back that you just kind of picked up somewhere, don't run into anything. Where am I? Okay, we are here. Okay. Look at the map. Okay, if we continue straight ahead, it'll bring us over here. We make a left, we go around the lake. Straight ahead it is then. I want to explore new territory. Because, you know, fun things like that. Ooh, look, the train tracks. I have yet to find a train station. There's an elk over there. I had a whole bunch of meat from boars, foxes, elk, somewhere. And I can't find it all now. I think I may have left it up at the cabins. Yeah, I know I left a lot of it up at the cabins. So, yeah, I kind of need to get back up there and grab all that stuff. Hang on. Oh, there's the mine. Ooh, we got a path. Where do you go? Nowhere. Lion Mountain. Oh, you go over here. But there's the mine. Okay, so there should be a road. Train tracks come around over to here. There should be a road just up here on the right. It takes me back to there. And there it is. Okay. Not much of an entrance. Kind of tight. Somebody's been out here cutting the lawn. Not that that's a bad thing. But kind of makes you wonder. You're like, okay, who's been going out to the mine and cutting the lawn? Oh, look, a deer. Elk. Deer. Whatever. Alright. Hit the brakes. Turn the truck off. Open the door. He is long gone. Okay. We've got a tent there. Truck there. Interesting. We've got fence all around here. Strong gate. Gate is locked. Tough lock. Define tough. I've broken a few tough locks. Apparently not this one. Ooh, we're getting there. Come on. A little bit. A little bit more. There we go. We're in. Uh, broken metal pile. Dig this with a shovel to obtain metal scrap. Okay. So somebody was living here. We've got folding chairs. We've got a campfire. A duffel bag. Whoa. Okay. This guy came prepared. I'll take all of its stuff. Food bag. Rotten carrots. No. Um. Okay. They died there. Hmm. So, what else is around here? Let's go take a look down in there. I want to take a look in the hole. Okay. Got some scrap over there. Okay, that leads down there. We've got a zombie just really hoofing it across there. There's an elk right there. Okay, so we can probably get down these rocks right here to get down there. But then we got those guys. Oh, there is a road over there that goes down. Cool. Um, I have a pistol. Any chance I could... Yeah, not really. I got him! Oh my god. From that far away with a pistol, I domed him in the back of the head. Cool. Alright. Well, we could definitely use the meat. Search that. We'll just take everything and switch over to the baseball bat because I kind of want to save my bullets for other things. I have a pickaxe somewhere. I don't have it with me though. Yeah, don't have it with me. All right. So we got this guy just wandering around down here. We got those runners over there. Hi. Could I interest you? No? Okay. So this rock right here. Limestone. That's nothing. That's not really anything. More limestone there. Okay, so this was a limestone quarry. Interesting. Okay. We can get a ton of limestone out of here to make bricks and stuff with. Oh. No wonder he was moving so fast. That's a wolf. That's a motorcycle. Okay. Mr. Wolf. Hey. Hi. Okay, we got a raw fur pelt from the wolf. Anyone else? You had a friend here somewhere, didn't you? At least I thought you did. Maybe not. Ooh, we've got crates and barrels. Nice. I'll take the aluminum, the plastic, the limestone, the plank, and keep the respirator. What do we got in here? Yep, take those. And then you guys take everything. Yep, I'll take all your stuff too. And hey, a pickaxe. I'll take all of that. Okay, so I can mine this limestone right now if I want. That sounds like fun. Uh, the motorcycle. Really? It's got a lock on it? I have screwdrivers on me, don't I? There we go. There is no key. So we're gonna have to hotwire it. 49% chance of success. Needless to say, there we go. I've been hotwiring a few vehicles in this game. Alright, let's go for a ride. This thing motors. Like, got decent handling. And it just cruises. Let's go this way. Ooh, I have to get over all this stuff. And let's go this way. Yep, just go up the great big conveyor belt. Oh. Let's... Oh. Okay. And that was the Sakudo DV1050. That was fun. Ooh, what's in the bag? Ore bag. Raw hematite and limestone. Raw chalcopyrite and raw limestone. Okay. Well, we got stuff. And pretty soon here, any minute now, my alarm should be going off telling me that my laundry is done. So I am going to have to take off here in a second to go grab my laundry. But that's fine. Let's go here. And let's go materials. Anything here I need to hang on to? No. Drop all of that into the truck. She'll hold 1360. That's 67. Not bad. Okay, lock the lockpicks. And where is it? It's probably way down at the bottom. Pickaxe. Lock that in, and we're going to drop everything else. Drop the arrows. Keep all of that, of course. Food. Let's... Ooh, putrid water. Okie dokie. That's empty. That's putrid. Okay, where did all my water go? I had a water... Oh, right. I died. Never mind. Okay. So, yeah. I'm going to go down there. Well, back down there. And I'm going to hit a couple of those deposits that are down there and get myself some limestone and whatever else there is down here. Hopefully a couple other metals. But, of course, before I do that, ooh, looks like there's a crate and a barrel right there. So I got to go over there, too. So some good stuff in there. Probably some good stuff in whatever's underneath there. So I'll go grab that. And before I do all of that, I'm going to go grab my laundry, bring that back, and then we will continue our little journey here. Okay, now that I've got laundry back and had a snack, we are going to grab our pickaxe and get to work on some of this limestone. So I drove my truck down here and I went around and I went to those crates and barrels and grabbed what they had there, took care of a zombie and a wolf over there. I don't think there's anyone else wandering around down here other than that deer that was right there. Took care of him too. Um, so now I'm going to have meat for a couple of days. And then I noticed up there on top of that conveyor belt, there's some boxes and a duffel bag and stuff up there. And the only way that I can see to get up there is to go over there, walk up that belt into there, and then pop out an opening right there and then walk along this belt to get that stuff. But then I'm not entirely sure how I'm getting down from there. So I might just leave that stuff up there. I don't know yet. But this, we're gonna pick away at our limestone vein here. And we're getting quite a bit. Wow. Okay. So let's go look at our resources here. Ooh. Yep. Limestone 10. Really? That's it? 11. Okay. So I am getting stuff from it. It's just the numbers that you see rolling up right here. Apparently that's the, well, vomit-inducing smell. Oh. Ah, yes. Dead body. Let's get rid of the corpse, which gets rid of our vomit-inducing smell. Can't get anything more from this. Really? Disappointing. I thought I would get quite a bit more. There's probably something down in that water, but I'm not going to go in there right now. All right, our strength is up. Nice. So 9, 10, 11, 12. How much limestone can I get out of this before it tells me I can't get more? There we go, 16. What if I move to a different spot? Nope. That's it. That's all I'm getting from that one is 16. Okay, so we've got 32 limestone there now. That's great. I can use that to make bricks and stuff. There's a deer just sitting on the ground over here. Well, okay, it was alive. Just for some reason sitting on the ground. And I get nothing from it. No hide, no meat, nothing. And the one that was over there that I got disappeared. And then this guy's just sitting here. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think the only thing we're going to get out of this quarry is limestone, to be honest. There is, all this other stuff here, but I don't think I'm going to get anything from it. No. Not looking like it. Nope. And I have an unused perk, apparently. Ooh, agility. Okay. I have perks available. Acrobat, 50% less tired from jumping. Muscle memory. Sprinter, get 30% as tired while sprinting. Okay. Cat-like reflexes take up 50% as much fall damage, however, lethal damage is still lethal. Yeah, of course. Remember, you can move 50% faster when crouching. Rubber shoes jump slightly higher than normal. Well read. Skill books give you 1 extra stat level. And Olympic gymnast. Jumping isn't constrained by stamina. Ooh, that's not bad. Because I've already got unstoppable. So continuing to sprint while 100% tired no longer causes pain. And then I've got batter, 50% less tiredness from melee weapons. Yeah, I think I chose some good ones there. Let's go with the gymnast. Jumping isn't constrained by stamina. So, yeah, let's go with that one. and then we'll see what it gives us next time. Okay, so that's that one. Do I have another one? I do. Vitality. Nice. My first perk in Vitality. Bank it. You get an additional perk point upon hitting level 100. Meh. Clean skin. The chance of dirty bandages becoming infected is reduced by 25%. I've already been zombified once. Meh. Compromised Savant. Your chances of getting sick are tripled, and the effects are stronger, but you get a 5% XP bonus in every skill. Ooh. I don't think so. Healthy. Your max health is increased by 25%. Oh, that's not bad. Muscle memory. Yeah, XP gained by skill tasks. And steel limbs. 50% less likely to break your arms or legs. Ooh, that's not bad. Let's go with that. Because I have a tendency to be an idiot and, jump down off stuff like that. Let's go give our... Oop, hi. Where'd you come from? Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, I already went through you. Went through those ones. So we need to go down over here. So because I was mining limestone down here, apparently it attracted these guys. Hey. And yeah, let's head up here. How's my weight doing? 89 of 169. Cool. Yeah. Now, is there anyone in here? No. Cool. Jump down over here, and we'll just slide our way down into here. Is there anything in here? No. Okay. So we need to go down here. Crouch down to get through that. That worked. So somebody was living up here. We've got a sleeping bag. Well, I'm not tired at the moment. Let's check the duffel bag. Ooh, 45s for my gun. An MRE, charcoal tabs, compression bandage, morphine, and a lithium battery. He came well prepared. Ooh, beer and whiskey. Sure. Explosives box. Tough lock, huh? Says you. All right. Let's go right there. Ooh. Okay. So close. Okay. Yeah, this is a tough lock. Okay, I've got 4 lockpicks left. Ah, I got it. Nice. We got dynamite. Oh, let's go have some fun. A drug stash. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is some LSD. Oh. Okay. Sure. We'll take the LSD for when we get stressed. Now to get down. Um, how to get down without killing yourself. There's nothing back here that I could jump down onto. All right, well, right here where this leg is, maybe. Hey, that worked. Nice. Okie dokie. Well, that was fun. Uh, quite a little trip. So if you're ever in the neighborhood, way up here, you might want to stop by the flooded quarry to get yourself a whole bunch of limestone and a pickaxe and some other stuff around here. Because, you probably need the shadows are doing weird things. You'll need the limestone for the third tier of building materials for fortifying your base. Although my base is currently inside the correctional facility, so I'm not terribly worried about it because I think it was 2 or 3 days ago in game. Um, I was inside my base and I put down a campfire and I cooked something up on it. And I heard that sound that everyone dreads, which was that awful, inhuman howling in the distance that signifies a horde. I remember because the Johnson Mountain over there, where I had my other base, um, I heard that sound up there, and I got attacked by zombies. But apparently, being inside the correctional facility over there, uh, I heard that sound, and nobody really showed up. So, yeah. Either they couldn't find me, or because I did leave the east gate door open, so they could have got in, but maybe they got lost. Who knows? I am not going to question it too much. But I think that's about enough for today. Uh, I've still got a couple of things to do around my apartment here, so I'm going to take off, and until next time, I'll catch you later.